Nova Haven burned. The colony had been silent for too long. No warnings. No messages. Just a whisper of fire that turned glass into mountains and skies into ash. 3 million humans. Teachers, engineers, children, gone in a heartbeat. And the galaxy called it an unfortunate incident. Admiral Marcus Chin stared at the holographic ruins from the TSS Indomitable. The final transmission flickered again. Governor Elisa Santos, her voice calm but trembling, described the unknown vessels in orbit. Then came the distant rumble and a strange energy signature that made every veteran commander on the bridge pause. Silence followed the message. 23 commanders, humanity's finest, had watched this recording 17 times. Their faces showed only resolve. No despair. Because deep down they knew something. Earth never mourned quietly. Orders were transmitted instantly. Fleets mobilized. Alert protocols fired across the solar system. But Chen knew this wasn't just a retaliation mission. It was personal. And when humanity decided to respond, the galaxy would never forget the sound of the sky turning human. The first human strike teams were already launching. Silent, lethal, calculated. And somewhere in orbit, the enemy vessels didn't realize the lesson they were about to learn. The unknown vessels believed they had power. They thought 3 million humans lost meant Earth would bow quietly. They were wrong. From hidden jump points across the solar system, Earth's strike fleet deployed with surgical precision. Sleek human warships glided into position, cloaked in advanced stealth and bristling with energy weapons that outmatched anything the galaxy had seen. Every move was calculated. Every attack was deadly. On the bridge of the Indomitable, Admiral Chun watched as human fighters darted like shadows between alien cruisers, striking their weak points with deadly speed. Energy beams tore through shields. Missiles exploded midair before reaching their target. The enemy had underestimated humans again. The unknown ships attempted to regroup, but every strategy failed. The humans weren't just defending, they were rewriting the rules of engagement. Each strike carried a message. Attack Earth, and this is what you earn. Then, over every comm channel, the words rang clear, cold, and deliberate. You thought we'd mourn quietly. You were wrong. The enemy froze. For the first time, they realized the fight wasn't just survival, it was a reckoning. The sky wasn't just turning human, it was alive with purpose. The enemy vessels surged, desperate to break through. They unleashed plasma barrages, missiles, and energy beams. Entire fleets moved as if orchestrated by a single mind, but humanity was faster, smarter, deadlier. Fighters weaved through chaos, anticipating every maneuver. Dreadnoughts fired with pinpoint accuracy, cutting alien ships in half before they could react. The unknown forces had faced other civilizations, but none that fought with this level of precision, this level of intent. Admiral Chen watched the holographic displays, tension coiling in his chest. Each strike was beautiful and terrifying, a deadly symphony orchestrated by humans defending their own. The galaxy had assumed humans were fragile, emotional, and easily broken. Every moment proved that assumption a fatal mistake. And then came the first critical strike. A massive alien cruiser broke formation, engines failing, drifting helplessly into the void. The message was clear. Humanity doesn't just retaliate, they dominate when the innocent are threatened. Somewhere in the fleet, a lone alien pilot realized it too late. Earth had sent more than ship. Earth had sent judgment. The alien fleet faltered, but desperation made them dangerous. They tried new tactics, splitting formations, firing volleys of energy missiles, and striking with relentless aggression. But every move was met with a human response more precise, faster, and more devastating than anything the galaxy had ever seen. On the bridge of the Indomitable, Admiral Chen's eyes never left the displays. Human dreadnoughts glowed under the stress of battle, shields flaring as they intercepted volleys meant to destroy them. Fighters darted in patterns that seemed impossible, weaving between beams of energy, striking simultaneously from all directions. Below, Earth's finest pilots coordinated through neural link systems, a silent symphony of death and protection. They didn't just fight, they anticipated, adapted, and punished every misstep the aliens made. Then the first human strike landed on a flagship, an enormous vessel that had terrorized colonies across nearby star systems. Energy beams ripped through its hull, shields shattered, and it drifted into darkness, crippled and burning. Across the comms came a single, terrifyingly calm message. "You attacked our people. You attacked our home. This is the response you earned." The aliens recoiled. For the first time, they realized this wasn't a battle, they were facing judgment. The alien fleet scrambled. Their formations shattered. Panic rippled through the command ship. But humanity didn't hesitate. Every strike, every maneuver was calculated to perfection. Dreadnoughts moved as shields for the smaller vessels, fighters struck with surgical precision, and missiles found every weak point in the alien armor. Nothing escaped human focus. Admiral Chern watched as one of the largest alien warships, a massive flagship bristling with weapons, charged toward the Indomitable, intent on destruction. The human fleet responded instantly. Energy beams tore through its hull. Missiles struck its engines. Within moments, the colossal vessel was nothing more than drifting debris. On every human bridge, there was a silent understanding. They weren't just fighting to survive. They were fighting to send a message. Humanity would protect its own, always, and every enemy that thought otherwise would face obliteration. And then a calm, deadly voice echoed through every comm channel, cutting through the chaos like ice. "You thought Earth would mourn quietly. You were wrong. Every attack has a cost. We are the reckoning." The aliens realized too late that humanity didn't just fight back. They redefined the rules of war itself. The battlefield was silent. Debris floated in the void like shattered memories of the alien fleet. Human ships hovered, engines humming, shields glowing faintly, a calm after the storm. The unknown vessels that had dared to strike Nova Haven were broken, scattered, and retreating. Humanity had spoken, and the galaxy had listened. Admiral Chen watched the remaining alien ships flee. There was no celebration, only the quiet satisfaction of duty fulfilled. Humanity had defended its own, annihilated a superior fleet, and preserved the lives of millions who had been lost. Nova Haven would never be forgotten, but its legacy had been avenged. Across the stars, messages were sent. This is what happens when you strike against humanity. We do not negotiate. We do not falter. We protect life at any cost. And yet, amidst the silence, sensors picked up something unusual. A massive presence, unlike any known fleet, was approaching from beyond charted space. Its energy signatures were immense, pulsing with intelligence and intent. Chen's jaw tightened. Humanity had won this battle, but the galaxy held far darker threats, and when they arrived, the angels of Earth would be waiting. The unknown presence loomed, a shadow larger than any fleet, its energy crackling like a storm across space. It had watched the battle from afar, observing humanity's response to Nova Haven. It had studied the angels of Earth, the fleets, the precision strikes, the unwavering resolve. And now it was coming. The human fleet moved as one. Dreadnoughts flared with energy. Fighters darted in impossible patterns, ready to strike. The galaxy had never seen a species fight like this. Every ship, every pilot, every weapon was a testament to humanity's singular purpose: protect the innocent and punish those who threaten them. Energy beams tore through the approaching shadow, illuminating the dark expanse with blinding light. Missiles cut precise arcs through space, striking at weak points only human eyes could see. And then came the comms, calm and deadly, echoing across the stars. "You threaten life. You challenge humanity. This is your only warning." The massive shadow faltered. For the first time, it hesitated. Humanity wasn't just defending, it was shaping destiny itself. And the message was clear to the galaxy. Anyone who attacks the innocent will face the angels of Earth. Nova Haven had been lost, but its people, its memory, and its vengeance had been honored. The sky had turned human, and nothing in the galaxy would ever forget it.